Greetings, my fellow party members. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest. Episode 22, Wandererlust. Isn't there an option to kick the shield? There is, but I don't have the bonus of, like, they're stunned longer, I think. Which means you kick and they're back to blocking before you get back to fighting, which is this one. Basher. Longer stun durations with shield bashes. And I think there's a kicker too, but I forget where it is. Rebels, yes. So we're up to 765. That's not bad. So you think there's a lot of early access jank? That's fair. I mean, I'm not saying I can't. I'm not going to weigh in an opinion about a game I've never played. That would be stupid, foolish, reckless, all of the above. Like, obviously, if I've never played it, I can't have an opinion on it. But I have very limited time to play games that could potentially be added to the channel. With that said, tomorrow the suggestion box for June and July opens up. Oh, the arena fight opened the moment I left. So if you do want to propose that I play whatever game, you're free to drop it in the suggestion box that opens tomorrow. Because I won't necessarily veto... Oh, this lance is couchable. Neat. I won't necessarily veto Bellride if you want Bellride, or whatever game. There's very few games that I veto, which would be like MMOs or multiplayer-only games. I don't play those on the channel. And then I also veto, like, platform exclusives. So as long as it doesn't fall under those two categories, potentially count me in. Some games are good but are not streamable. Absolutely. There's a lot of games that just have a lot of grind, and I don't necessarily mind the grind. Like, I would say games that are really slow paced. So I'll give you an example. There's one game that I think I'll probably stream at some point, but I also think it might be too slow paced for viewers to remain interested in, which is X4. X4 is sort of like a 3D Star Sector, but the gameplay pace is very slow. It takes a very long time to do anything in X4, so it's a lot of fun, but like in a given 4-hour stream, I won't get much done. Like, it's not going to be action-packed like No Man's Sky might be, or Star Sector might be. So it's a really fun game, and I like the company. I like Egosoft, but it's just not paced well for streaming, necessarily. Doesn't mean I won't try it. But I would completely understand if it's just not the right pace for my viewers. Because I think that very much could be true. I have no idea what the buy price that I had for these things are. I leveled up in... Oh, free focus point. I'm obviously going to spend it in stewardship again. So, for those that don't know, stewardship increases your party size, which increases your army size, which is the main driver of whether or not you actually win battles, right? Like, more troops equals higher success chance. So, I want as much stewardship as I can get, so that when I become king, my army doesn't get squashed. Question for you all. Should I take a break on the renown grind to look for a 6th companion? What do you guys think? Yay or nay? But yeah, back to my original point, which is that given that my very finite amount of time, I tend to gravitate towards games that are higher review, because I know I'm not going to... There's less of a chance for me wasting my time playing highly reviewed games that are likely more fun and more entertaining for viewers than games that have terrible reviews. So if I see a game in the 60 or 70% positive range or even lower, I'm very quickly to just be like, yeah, no, that's going to be wasting my time. And Bellrite at the moment is at 76%, so it's not terrible. But, you know, I would say most of the games on the channel that I play are in the 80s and 90s. I'm a gaming gourmand, yeah. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of games out. I don't really understand wasting your time playing not fun ones. But maybe it's fun. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I've never played it, so I don't know. Ooh, cheap beer. I like cheap beer. There's not been a lot of, like, high-volume trade goods. I need to go more to the villages, I think. And it looks like you guys want me to look for a companion. So the best way that I could do that is to check the encyclopedia or whatever to try to find ones that, like, will meet my requirements. So let's do alive... Wanderers. I don't care about background. Oh, and I have a few starred. So there's Noose the Wanderer, last seen in Charis. You are... I'm going to unstar you. I've already recruited you. Okay, you're devious. I've never seen you, so I don't know your personality, but a horse thief is usually... They're devious because they steal horses, so probably not. Ironbelly is cruel. That's a no. You are close-fisted. That's a no. You're an outcast. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what the outcast modifier means. Cow thief is probably a no. You are already of Fen Ramanon, so you're Korik. You're devious. And I'll update the priority. Look for a 6th companion. Red is impulsive and devious. The black usually means devious as well. I don't know if Of the Wastes is, but he's pretty far away at Hassanfolk, so I don't know. I'll star it. I'll star the outcast too. Cruel swordsman. So here's one. Daring and calculating. Scouting, bow. So I think we already have a scout in roguery. So they're a loose fit. I think probably what we're looking for in another companion would be like leadership, stewardship, that kind of thing, so that there can be a party leader. So a loose fit is okay, but it might not be someone we want to like settle on. So what I'm doing here is anyone that has suffixes that I don't think are going to be negative, I will star, and then I can head over to where they were last seen to see if I can make an introduction and assess the free recruits to be added. I wish I had a better... I wish I knew what all the suffixes are. I mean, some of them are obvious, like scholar would be someone that has medicine. But you're close-fisted. So I'll go from the bottom. Tachi the Hawk. The Dispossessed. I don't know what that means. Wainwright, you're cruel. You're... Oh, cautious is fine. So he's merciful. Yeah, he's potential. He doesn't have the stewardship that we're looking for, but... So... You know, maybe not, but we'll see. We already talked to you. Being cruel, you're no. I think that's it. I think we got through the whole list. So it's these here that have potential. The ones that have met, one has leadership. Noose the Wanderer has leadership, but not stewardship. So stewardship would be party size. For party leaders, you also want tactics. So what's important for like another party leader? Leadership is morale. Tactics is simulation advantage for like auto-resolving, which tends to be how your other party members fight, because you're not in the fight most of the time. So tactics, leadership, and stewardship, which is party size, party morale, and simulation advantage, are kind of the important ones for other party leaders. So if they have 2 of 3, it's okay. Obviously, finding all 3 would be ideal. So yeah, back to that list of heroes. I'm trying to figure out what's closest to us. So Sonala's not that far off. So we've got Aklat. I guess what I could do is I can track all the towns. It will take me a second. Because a lot of these are like in way, way, way east of us. Or south. So they're not going to be close, but you guys wanted me to do it, so I'm going to do it right. So all the ones we have not met that we don't know their personalities, I'm trying to put on my map. Okay, so Oxhall is the closest, maybe then Varchek. Close-fisted means, like, not generous. I guess. Opposite of greedy. And then after Varchek, maybe Sibir, Bokland. You know, we'll try to do this efficiently. And it's also possible that I swing by, you know, arena fights, any trade that can be had. I'll try to make profit and be pushing up the renown as we're trying to meet new people. So the ill-starred. You are merciful, valor, and honest. But you're a smith. I'll leave you as a potential, but we really don't need a smith. And I think I will then, once I meet the potential recruits, I will put them up for a polling to see what you guys want. Oh, there's an arena fight here now. And this round was like 3 nobles. Knocked out at the same time. Love it. Oh, it's you again. Round 2. You know, another not so unreasonable strategy, if you don't like the what I'm calling slap fights, that is oh, he's actually kind of beating me down, is to intentionally maim their horse, and then you can do charges. It's higher risk, more damage. Also, he seems to be rotating his top half of his body like 180 degrees off of the horse. Which doesn't seem all that reasonable. I can't twist that far, especially not in armor. But all right, sure. I guess he can. He's special. The trait price colors are like if they're on average lower or higher. So the brighter the green, the cheaper versus standard pricing is. So that's a way to filter and gravitate. And those colors you get from unlocking talent points in the trade tree. Oh, I missed a hydrate. Cheers. Nice. Just as I approach Carbanza, it has an arena fight. They're celebrating my arrival. Well, I know that's not true, but I can pretend. God, my teammate sucks. She was like blocking me from swinging. Yeah, I'm gonna get knocked out here. I'm having to fight a 2v1. Oh no, I survived. Skin on my teeth. So who was it? Some random hired spear that was just like blocking my swing? What a loser! Wait, how did I... Oh, I shoved him with the axe? That's hilarious. I didn't know that you could do that. Whoosh! I mean, it's not super effective. Way better to hit them with the pointy end of the axe. I wonder what the leaderboard for the arena looks like now. I'm probably like double number 2, given how many arena fights I'm entering. Shield is optional? Yeah, I put it away for the whole fight. I do more damage one-handed if I don't have it. So, ooh, we got another... You know what? I'm going to sell these. They're like lower quality than most of my companions are wearing, so I don't think it's necessary for us to keep them. Leaderboard of the arena. Yeah, I'm double the number 2. And then some. Double and change. I stalked the arena. Guilty as charged. Before we leave here, is anything in bulk for me to buy? Bulk cheese. Butter. Meat. So the colors aren't perfect. And if you want to be like a good trader and do it really well, you would be like writing down your buy prices and all that. Like, I'm not going to do that. That takes too long. I'm just going to eyeball it. Oh, what about the jewelry? Oh, no. No thanks. So ideally what you want to buy is you want to buy bulk as cheaply as possible. And given my current talents, I would get much better deals if I was going village to village. Because I have talent points to be able to buy from villages cheaper. Oh, we have an opportunity to go to Tial, which is good, because we're heading to that area right now to fight some rebels. But to keep track, I'm only 103 renown short of Clan Tier 4, which allows me to declare myself a king. So we're getting pretty close. It is quite the grind, though. Given that this is like hour number I don't even know how many hours in. I don't do smithing because it's extraordinarily exploitable and overpowered and not balanced. So it's a personal choice of not exploiting a weak system in the game. So I don't do smithing. It's TLDR, it's stupidly broken, and I don't want to exploit a stupidly broken mechanic. There's a lot of things like that in game that are just they're not well developed. There's a lot of problems with trade in that way. And whoever was in the tavern here at Varchek, they're gone. They're not here anymore. So I'm not sure what person that was. I think it was the person at Revel. Who is this? Massilia, the Accursed, I think was the one that moved. Oh, and one of them is in Sianon. Not that I'm going to double back, because I want to go over to those rebels. So I'll make a quick stop out to Revel, then go to Sibir, and then mess with the rebels. If they are still alive by the time I get there. Hey, bud. Yeah, here she is. You're close-fisted, so that's a no. You're also an engineer, and we have one of our siblings as an engineer in training, so we don't really need 2 engineers. Wow. Really undersupplied town. 2 more points in trade. Cha-ching. Revel has cheap fish. We have tons of fish. Oh, pretty cheap butter. Oh, good velvet, surprisingly. You know what? Sianon is not that far out of the way out to Sibir. I'll make a pit stop. There is a nice cluster here, but my guess is by the time I get there, they will have moved around, because the Wanderers are Wanderers after all. They don't stick around in one spot for too long. My stewardship is creeping up to 150. It's Tony the Hawk. Yep, he's devious and impulsive, so I think probably the Hawk moniker indicated that, and I ignored it. Whatever. I am surprised I didn't level up in trade from that big trade. The food here is just like a resupply of food. It's not for trade price. They do have cheap clay. Clay's one of those things, like, there's barely any profit margins on clay. Like, anything that buys and sells for, like, single digits, very hard to make a profit off of. Unless it's like a... Oh, also, if we are headed out to a rebel town, I should pop by the towns on the way there and buy a hell of a lot of food. stockpile up my food so that when the town falls, I can make a big profit off of food vending for the fallen, for the recaptured, besieged town. Yeah. Max out supplies. Exactly. Oh, Vostrum just went down too. Ooh. $114 trade. We're getting there. So Vostrum's down here. I'll still go to TL first. I am... I might need to buy some more pack animals, because we're, even if they're expensive, because we're nearing our carry capacity. I'll just buy all their sumpters. Yep, that'll work. Buy all their workhorses too. Now I have plenty of capacity. What are we buying? I'm just going to buy out all of their... I don't care about the price, because we are probably going to, even if it's overpriced, as long as it's reasonably priced, we'll probably recoup all of the cost by selling it to the fallen and recaptured town. So paid 10K. When it charged me originally, I did a lot of damage to the horse. So I'm just going to try to kill the horse. Because he has a shield on and like high level armor. So it's unlikely I'll be able to knock him out if he's mounted with good armor. But if he's horseless, the equation changes immensely. Oh, he's pissed. I knocked him off the horse. He came straight for me, even though he had two other closer enemies. Good. Imagine taking a hatchet to the head and not going down. I hit him in the chest and the head with hatchets, and somehow he was still standing. Alright. You say so. Tial is still under siege. I got a little bit more room for food, so I'm going to keep going. Hit up Balgard, hit up... oh, you know, I should have checked Amor's Tavern, just to make sure that one of the Wanderers hadn't wandered in. So no one in the tavern here. I checked. Sorry, horse. I really wish it wasn't like combat meta to maim horses, but it is. I feel like our horseman just tried to go for me. I know there's no friendly fire for, like, melee weapons, but it did look like he was aiming for me. It's okay. I'll see you in the final round, then. Hi, Tovir. Oh, did I have hatchets this whole time? I did. I forgot to throw them. Might be a bit of a poor sport throwing it into his unconscious body, but, you know, whatever.
Die, you pig!
How many times did I have to beat Tovir? 1, 2, 3 times? Oh no, he was on my team the first round. How insulting is it to you, friend, that I didn't use a shield and you didn't hit me once? That's rough. Also that I can immediately hawk the axe I won in the market. Okay, we're almost at Sibir, where I had marked down that one of the Wanderers were. Hey, Wisdom Puppy, thank you for the resub. Lost your streak? Ah, don't worry about streaks. I just appreciate it that you would swing on by and resub anyway. I think if I really wanted to level up my trade, going to villages is really the way to do it. The prices I get at villages are amazing. Alright, you're not here. I don't know who it was that was here, but they're clearly not here anymore. I did also level up in stewardship. So, let's see. Choices. Quartermaster. Wounded troops in my party no longer are paid wages. That's rough. So, no wages for wounded. And the governor doesn't matter because I'm never a governor. And then 25% influence for donating troops. So that's like if I'm donating troops to a garrison of a town or a castle that I don't own, I gain more influence with their with whoever owns the territory. I am very well supplied for Tial to go under. Yeah, I am extraordinarily well supplied for that. I'm also a Bannerlord. I just got that achievement to have more than 100 butters in my inventory. I am the Bannerlord. All right, so who is it, Sibir? Heroes. Some folk? Nope. Serenia. So they moved. I think it was Lovina Willowbark, probably. Hobyar I already have marked down. Basira I already have marked down. Falkland, yeah. So they went from Sibir to Serenea, so they really moved quite a bit. Which is why tracking down Wanderers is really super, super annoying. Because they effectively teleport. Does influence help me get a castle? Not the initial ones, but it might help to sway people in my kingdom to choose me to own new territories. Okay, as far as I can tell, there's like no one besieging this area, so I'm just going to pick a fight with the rebels. Because it gives me renown, and I'll profit off of the killing of their troops. Yep, war profiteering. I know.
Troops! Move! Raise your shields! Soul arrows! Spread out! Moving! Move!
You guys want no wages for the wounded?
Get moving!
All right. If you insist, we won't pay the wounded.
Mounted up on my flank!
Thank goodness this game doesn't have warmonger penalties. No kidding, because I monger wars like you would not believe. If it had the penalties, I just wouldn't, but it's more fun this way. Wait, who are you guys? What troops are this? I thought this would be Sturgian. They don't look Sturgian. You're a Crusade. Hence all of the arrows. And Sigurtrud is down.
All of at them! Yeah!
This honestly would have been a really good opportunity for me to level up some horse bow. I didn't, and I should have. So that's a skill I haven't really focused on very much. I've just been hacking and slashing like a madman. But horse archery is, one could argue, even more powerful of a weapon of war when you have a high level bow, because you can wipe armies without getting your hands too dirty, risking very little for a lot of rewards. So I can try to make an effort to correct that and fight these Crusades with my bow. But yeah, I don't have a very high level bow or very good arrows, so I don't do a lot of damage. Look at the highborn volley. Yes, I love it. They're trying to shield wall and everything. How would I break their shield wall? Hey, shield wallers, guess what? Choo-choo! Choo-choo! How's your shield wall now? Oh my god. You can call me the snowplow. Damn it. The guy was in my blind spot. This is probably not very noble or merciful of me to, like, shoot people that are running. Well, let's pretend it doesn't have consequences. And that gave me leadership and charm. And a lot of prisoners. Oh, it's a pretty good shield, too. I'm a little over carry capacity weight. I'm assuming some horses died or people died. My troops get wounded and all that. And you guys wanted me not to pay the wounded troops. So, okay. That saves me some money. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 30th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Battanians.